I can still hear the ripping of paper hitting the floor. My mother didn't even bother opening the box carefully. She tore at it like she was unwrapping a throne she thought she deserved. Her 60th birthday. A milestone. A stage she wanted to climb on, demanding applause. She expected something grand, something like the lighthouse she'd been hinting about for months. Instead, she found a black velvet box. She didn't even open it. She shoved it back into my chest. Is this a joke? Her voice cut sharper than glass. But she wasn't talking to me. She wanted her guests to see. She wanted them to witness her disgust. Then she tossed the box into the trash. The sound was louder than the clinking champagne glasses. You're completely useless. That was the moment, the shift, proof of what I had known for years, but buried under duty. My mother never wanted love. She wanted offerings. Birthdays weren't celebrations. They were tests. Fail to impress. Fail her. My father once warned me. She will never be satisfied. No matter what you do, I didn't want to believe him. I thought if I worked hard enough, bent far enough, earned enough, she'd soften. But she never did. She thrived on hunger, the kind she created in others. And so, she threw me away, just like that unopened box. But what she didn't know was what rested inside. I had spent months preparing that gift. Not for her, for me, for this exact moment. Inside was my father's lake house deed. Signed, sealed. His last instruction, give it to someone who values you. I had thought maybe, just maybe, I could finally hand it to her, that she would finally see me. Not my money, not my achievements. Me, but she never opened it. So I stayed calm. No arguing, no explaining. I simply walked to the trash, retrieved the box she discarded, and looked around the room. Guests whispered. She smirked, sipping champagne, thinking she had humiliated me. That's when I saw my stepmother, standing quietly by the window, hands folded, watching with sadness. She had never demanded anything from me, only offered warmth, even when I didn't deserve it. So I crossed the room, past the whispers, past the smirks, and placed the box in her hands. For you, I said. Her eyes widened. She hesitated, then opened it. Unlike my mother, when she saw the deed, her breath caught. Tears filled her eyes. You can't mean. I do, I whispered. The room froze. My mother's laughter died in her throat. What is that? She demanded. My stepmother looked at me for permission. I nodded. She lifted the papers high. My father's handwriting, his signature, the official seal, the lake house. The color drained from my mother's face. The lake house, her voice cracked. That was mine. That was supposed to be mine. No, I said, steady. It was mine. Dad left it to me, and I gave it to the only person who never asked, never demanded, never treated me like I was worthless. Gasps, murmurs. My mother's mask shattered. She lunged to the box, but my stepmother held it close, strong. You can't do this to me, she spat, voice breaking. You owe me. I leaned in, close enough for only her to hear. No, I owe Dad, and I just honored him. Her body fell back into the chair, stunned, as her empire control crumbled in front of her friends. She had wanted to humiliate me. Instead, she humiliated herself. And for the first time in my life, I walked away lighter, not bitter, not broken, free. Because sometimes revenge isn't fire and fury. Sometimes it's silence, timing, truth. And sometimes it's handing the knife back to the one who sharpened it and letting them cut themselves. I don't regret it, not for a second, because in the end, she finally saw the truth. And the lake house, the symbol of everything she wanted to own, was gone, forever out of her reach. It belonged to love, not greed,